Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Today we are going to be cracking open and reviewing a Japanese 25th anniversary collection. This is the Japanese equivalent of Pokemon Celebrations with a lot of little asterisks at the bottom. This set is very different from Celebrations, even though at the same time it is so similar to Celebration. If you would like to pick yourself up one of these booster boxes and you are living outside of Japan, which most of you guys definitely are, it's actually really easy to pick these up. You can pick them up on eBay, you can pick them up on StockX, you can pick them up on Amazon. I will have linked down in the description to all of these different options so you can check out what the prices are and see which options are available for you. Now, the interesting thing about the 25th anniversary collection is that these boxes are really solid collectibles long term. If you look at it historically from all the previous years, we have Shiny Star V, we have Tag Team GX, and even going older, we got ourselves the CP6 20th anniversary version, and we also have Pokekune. There's a bunch of other different sets for you, and most of these other sets do really well long term. Shiny Star V is $100, Tag Team GX is over $200, CP6 is like $2,000, and Pokekune you're talking about $3,000. So these sets do really well long term as a sealed product. Now, the interesting thing about 25th anniversary collection is that there are not a lot of great cards inside of it. It's actually kind of a lackluster set. The best card inside of this set is going to be the Mew card, the rare Mew card, the hyper rare Mew card that you know well and love in English is also available inside of this set, and it's going for well over $100. But outside of that, you're not going to get much else. You're not going to get yourself the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Birthday Pikachu, any of those cards. Those cards are available only inside of a very unique promo pack, and be very careful because when you buy this booster box, you're not going to be able to get those cards. You can get them very specifically only inside of the promo booster pack. And I said be very careful because these packs are very thin. And if you shine a light through it, you could technically see the cards inside. So if you are buying these booster packs through the secondary market, the promo booster packs I mean, there's a good chance that someone has shined a light through it and has already seen that there's not a Charizard inside, there's not a Venusaur, Blastoise, Birthday Pikachu, or Shining Magikarp. There's going to be one of the less popular one like Donphan. So be careful. These are going to be interesting products still because I think long-term sealed products for the Japanese side always do extremely well. I don't know the big reason behind of it because I mean everyone collects these. Everyone collect CP6 when it was popular as well, but the market has completely changed. There's way more collectors now that want a CP6 booster box than there are CP6 booster boxes available. The Japanese 25th anniversary collections, there's tons of these. You can buy these at pretty much retail price or even lower than retail price right now. I think on StockX, these are going for like $50, which is incredible value. What are the potential options for this box long term? They can go up in, let's say 5 years. Let's say 5 years. What are the potential options for this 25th anniversary collection? In 5 years, it could be $50, it could be $200, and if you're really optimistic, it can be $500. So which of those three options are likely? I think you're going to be right around between $50 to $200. I don't see this box going to $500 just because there's a lot of people on the market right now that have these boxes, but you never know. Pokemon has to continue growing as a hobby in 5 years for these boxes to reach that $500 price point. But even if these are in between $50 to $200 in 5 years, I think it's still a fantastic buy. These are going for $50 right now. In 5 years, worst case scenario, this box is $50. I think that is still fine. It's such a petite box. You can very easily keep 20, 30 of these sealed inside of your collection with no worries. I mean, like, they take up less space than a couple of Elite Trainer boxes, and those are also going for $50, $60 if you have yourself some Shining Fates, Champion's Path, or any of those other Elite Trainer boxes. So I've gone on a tangent long enough. Let's crack this baby open. I love that right now you can pick up this box at MSRP or pretty darn close to it. That is the way it should be for a brand new product. You shouldn't be paying $200 for these boxes. Some people did pay $200 for this box, pre-ordering it because they thought it was going to be very rare, and I said no, it's going to go back down. I was imagining it would go down to $100 like Shiny Star V, but it went down even lower, which is really cool. I would love to pick up these boxes for $50 because I don't know how long they'll stay at $50. Could be a year, could be 2 years, but I honestly think these 25th anniversary collection boxes will have a really solid chance of going up in value long term, and it really just depends on the hobby. Will the hobby continue to grow or not? That's really up to you. That's where your bet is. I would say if you're even at all interested in this set, pick yourself up one booster box and have it on display because it looks really gorgeous. You got a really solid bold lettering for the 25th anniversary collection. It's gold. It really stands out inside of your collection. So that's what I'm saying. If you're interested, pick up one booster box. You don't really have too much to lose. It's going for like $50, $60. It's a very easy buy. It's a very small product. And just see where it goes. Worst case scenario, it still stays at $50, $60. Best case scenario, it goes to the moon. And like I said, it's totally worth it either way. The cards are really gorgeous. It's a fun set to crack open. And you get yourself these interesting holographic patterns for all the different cards as well. So there is a weird holographic reverse pattern for some of the rares in here. That's really neat. I wonder if these are valuable at all. I don't think so, but we'll see. Overall, I think this is going to be a fun set. Very small, only 28 cards with 2 secret rare. The 2 secret rare being the Mew as well as the Professor's Research, and that's pretty much it. Although there is a small chance that we can get ourselves the Pikachu V Union card inside of our whole entire booster box. If you find yourself one Pikachu V Union card, then you know for sure you're going to get yourself the whole entire set. So I'm really looking forward to it. If we find even one Pikachu V Union card, then we're going to be expecting the rest inside of our booster box as well. And there's also that small chance that you can get yourself the secret rare Mew, which is going for, like I said, $100, a really solid pull. So there are a chase card inside of this set if that's what you're looking for. So I'm excited to see if we can pull one of those. Overall, like I said, this is really an easy pickup for you. At $50, there's zero markup. It's a very low risk purchase, and that's what I like to see. I hate losing sleep over Pokemon products. I mean, if you were someone and you picked this up for $200, you might be sweating because that's a case where you could definitely lose some money on it just because over the years it might actually go back down to $50. But when it's already starting at $50, that's a very affordable price. And like I said, if I give you examples of all of the previous collectors or special set, they've all done fantastically well. And it wasn't because no one collected them. I mean, like, everyone was excited for these other sets when they came out. Everyone was excited for Pokekune, CP6, Tag Team GX, and Shiny Star V. And they've all done really well long term. So I'm expecting very similar level of returns on this box. But that's going to be, ooh, we got ourselves our secret rare, Professor's Research. That's a pretty cool one. I think you get one guaranteed secret rare. If that's the case, then I mean, we won't see a Mew inside of this box, but does that mean you have a 1 in 50 chance of pulling a Mew? That can't be right, right? Maybe it is right. I mean, the Mew is going for $100, so if there's 1 in every 2 booster box, then that would make sense. But I mean, the Mew is a $100 card. It has to be significantly more rare for it to reach that kind of value. So it just doesn't make sense for me. You do get yourself a holographic energy inside of each booster pack, which is pretty neat. Ooh, the base Pikachu. That's a pretty cool one. And we got ourselves a Solgaleo with the interesting holographic pattern. That's a neat one. Like I said, I don't know if those go for any value. I'm going to have to do some research on it. They might, because these booster boxes are going for $50. And you're going to want to see some value inside of these if you do pick them up. But I mean, don't go too wild thinking that this box is not worth it just because the pulls are not fantastic. because I'll be honest, most people don't remember half the hits inside of Pokekyun, and that box is going for thousands. Same with CP6. It's practically XY Evolution's just Japanese version. It's just significantly more rare. I don't exactly know. Actually, I do know exactly why. I keep saying like, oh, I mean like, why did it go to $2,000? It's because the hobby's exploded in the number of collectors that there are. There's way more people collecting Pokemon cards today than there were people collecting Pokemon cards 2 or 3 years ago. So that's to be expected. If the hobby is going to continue to grow, if you're bullish on the hobby, ooh, the Flying Pikachu VMAX, really gorgeous inside of the Japanese version as well. If you're someone that's really bullish on the hobby, if you're someone that thinks that the hobby is going to continue to grow, and let's face it, I don't see why the hobby would not continue to grow over the next couple of years. A big part of it is that pretty much every single young kid is still playing Pokemon. Every single young kid knows about the IP, and Pokemon continues to be popular as a hobby. So all of those people that are, 18 years old, 17 years old, who do not have any income right now, in 5 years, they're gonna want to pick up this box. Actually, most people who are already 12 or 16, in 10 years, 20 years, they're going to become Pokemon card collectors as well. The Pokemon card collecting community just continues to grow. And that's what I'm really saying, is that Pokemon right now as a hobby is still well in its infancy. We haven't fully matured as a hobby scene yet. So it's going to be interesting to see where Pokemon is going to be in 5, 10, 20 years. I honestly think the hobby is going to continue to grow. And if you're in the same boat and you think that's the same path that it's going to take, then I think it would be fine to pick up a couple of these booster boxes. They're so affordable right now. I love that the price point is like close to MSRP as possible, because at $200, my conscience would not recommend this box. I just can't. At that price point, I just cannot recommend this box. It looks like we got an interesting holographic reverse somewhere in the back. And okay, another one. I'll take it. Like I said, if this booster box came out and it was going for $200, I would really struggle to recommend it at that price point. I would say maybe pick up one, keep it sealed, just so that you have it inside your collection and you don't get any FOMO, but not really something to pick up long term. But because there's so many different... Hey, there's the Pikachu V Union, which means we get ourselves the whole entire set inside of a single booster pack. Wow, that is pretty cool. There's a 25th anniversary stamp on just one of the cards. Okay, that's pretty neat. I think this goes for like $10 for the whole entire set. So that is actually pretty cool. That is actually my chase right here. It's not actually the Mew, but I really wanted the Japanese V Union. So I'm glad I could pull it. And it's inside of a single booster pack. That's a great way to distribute these V Unions inside of booster pack format. So they did a great job figuring that one out. I dig that. We didn't get ourselves the Mew, but that's a pretty cool one. And definitely something I was looking forward to. So yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, $200, totally struggle to recommend it. But at $50, $60, $70, I think it's an easy pickup for one booster box. If you're like on a super budget, like no big deal, have it inside of your collection. Have it on display because it does look really, really cool. The 25th anniversary collection label totally pops out. It's not in Japanese, so anyone who walks over can very easily and distinctly say, oh neat, you have yourself a 25th anniversary Japanese booster box. It is super obvious to spot. And you want yourself these promo packs, like I said, be careful because those can technically be tampered with. So I'm very shaky about picking some of those up. I believe they are available inside of their own sealed products. So if you find them inside of a sealed product, that's actually pretty good because you know for sure they haven't been tampered with. So those are the only ones I would buy. I would not buy loose promo packs of the 25th anniversary right now, unless you are buying from a really reputable vendor. I just don't see why they would not check to see which booster packs have Charizard and withhold those for themselves. That's just the unfortunate of it. We got ourselves Yveltal, we got ourselves Solgaleo, and oh, the holographic reverse Lugia. That's actually a cool one. of all the holographic reverse, I think this one is definitely going to be the most interesting. I think all of these cards I'm going to have to give away inside of my holiday giveaway. We're giving away Pokemon cards to 1,000 viewers. So your odds of winning some Pokemon cards from me are very, very high. I'm going to be showing those off pretty soon and showing you how you can win some Pokemon cards yourself. Definitely enter because the odds are so high. And who doesn't want some free Pokemon cards from Jake? I mean, if I was not myself, I would definitely be entering. So that's pretty much it. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. I hope it's been insightful, and I hope that it helps you guys determine whether you would want to pick up some of these 25th anniversary booster boxes for yourself. Like I said, I will have links down in the description so you can do your own research. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.